I'm standing here with Herb London. He came down for the terror trial protest. Herb, why don't you explain to me what you're doing here?
I'm here because I think that this is one of the most outrageous moments in American history, with the Attorney General assuming powers that, one, he doesn't have and that are clearly anti-constitutional. My own feeling is that the terrorists should be tried in a military tribunal. They are not entitled to the rights that an average citizen in the American has in our Constitution. We do not apply Miranda rights to the people who are combatants in the enemies in the battlefield. And it seems to me to be an outrage that the Attorney General is acting in this fashion. So I'm here to lend support. We had an attack in this city in 2001. We have another attack in this city in 2009. The fanatics who were responsible for the death of 2,800 people now have allies who are fanatics in the Attorney General's office. So it's time for us to do something about it. I'm here because I feel very strongly about this issue, very passionate about this matter, and I believe that it's time for Americans to stand up and say we've had enough with the stance that's been taken by Mr. Holder.
I agree. Now, back in 1993, when Mr. Andy McCarthy was the prosecutor, and your friend as well, and also he took care of the 1993 trial of those terrorists that bombed the Trade Center the first time.
The blind shake.
Exactly.
That was the first attack on the World Trade Center. We should have understood something right then and there. Those people were apprehended, they were tried, and it seems to me that there's no question that we should have understood. Our intelligence department should have understood what was at stake. However, that mistake should not be compounded by another mistake at this moment. These people should be tried in a military tribunal. We don't want to compromise our intelligence assets. One of the problems associated with having this trial, in addition to it being a circus in New York, is you're going to compromise intelligence assets through voir dire at this trial. And that is something that you want to avoid. So there are all kinds of reasons why this shouldn't happen. But there's no reason why the Constitution of the United States should apply to any enemy who is against the United States. We have principles. Our principles are very, very clear. Our Constitution stands to protect the citizens of this country, not citizens who are fighting against this country. And that, I think, is what we have to stand up for today.
Okay, Holder keeps on talking about fear. I tell you, the only thing I'm getting out here is anger. People are angry about this. I don't know anybody that's afraid.
Well, I don't know why you would be afraid. I am angry at our Attorney General, angry that he is compounding the terrible effects of 2001 and 2009. Think about those people who suffered a loss in 9/11 and 2001 and now are obliged to suffer yet another loss again. Think about those people who have lost a husband or a wife or who have lost loved ones. It seems to me that this is an outrage on every level. So I am angry. I'm angry that the Attorney General of the United States has arrogated to himself powers that he does not possess, that are not at all constitutional, and I think are in violation of the rights and privileges of the average American citizen.
Anger, Mr. Holder, not fear.